Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Of course, it is Monday. That means it's episode 3. Of course, I've got my notes here as well. I've also got all your questions written down as by the title of that. Oh yeah, if you ignore this. But Q&A Mondays are back. Well, should I say, these never actually went away. But yeah, it's back Q&A Monday today. As you guys know, every single Monday for as long as I want, really. For as long as you guys want to keep on seeing this video. I'm going to be doing Q&As every single Monday. So yeah, exciting times. Like I say, I always post a picture out around about the weekend time, just before the Monday, so you guys get all your questions written down. You have done that. There's some absolutely fantastic questions in here for me to answer. Also, like I say, if you guys aren't following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram literally straight after this video, and I will go and follow you straight back. If you don't have Instagram, you can say if you have Twitter, tweet me a question. If you don't have Twitter, I don't know, write my wall on Facebook and ask me a question. If you don't have Facebook, comment down on the bottom of this video, and I will make sure I write down your video, and I answer every single video. Also, thank you so much for the support on this channel recently. We're on 916 subscribers now. Fantastic support, honestly, from every single one of you guys out there. Absolute legends, man. Every single one of you that watches the video, likes the video, and subs to me. Like I say, man, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and even tell your nan and granddad to subscribe, man. I really want to get to that 1K subscribers now, man. We're so close. We're so close to it. Let's get to it. I say, man, make sure you smash that like button down below as always. And let's get into the Q&A, starting with question number 1 from Mickey Gaffney 2006. And he says, would you rather sleep in a bed with Messi or Ronaldo? It's a funny thing, because I like both of these football players. I don't fancy them, no. Don't get it twisted. I don't fancy them. They're good football players. Do I have to share a bed with them? I guess I have to, because this is the question. So would you rather share a bed with Messi or Ronaldo? I suppose Ronaldo can speak English. So if I wanted to have a bed, if I wanted to talk to him before I went to sleep, I could speak to him. So we'll go Ronaldo, just in case I want to ask him about his tricks and flicks and whatnot before I go to sleep. Joseph Willett Noob says, if you could only support England or Borough, who would it be? It's not really a hard question to answer. I'm wearing the shirt that I support. It would have to be Middlesbrough, of course. But thank you for the question, Joseph. Fantastic question there. Kean Finn 78 says, are you going to do any match day vlogs? Now, this is a big thing that's been asked on my channel ever since really going to the matches. At the minute, I don't know if I'm going to make any sort of match day vlogs at the minute. I don't know if it's in the future. Maybe in the future, if I buy a decent camera, if obviously I have to have the money to actually buy one. Yes, okay, maybe in the future I may look into doing match day vlogs. It's something that I want to do, so probably will look into it in the future, obviously do one. But right now, I don't really have the camera or anything to really do a match day vlog, but who knows? Maybe sometime in the future, Keen, I might have to do one then. So yeah, thanks for the question, man. Maybe sometime soon you might see a match day vlog. Max Doddy, I think it's pronounced, got two D's and 2 Y's in his name, says, who's been our best player this season? Now, it's funny because I was actually having this conversation with some of my, should I say, if I can get my words out, with some of my mates on the PlayStation 4 last night. Best player this season. Now, for me, there's 3 players that stand out to me straight away this season. Darren Randolph, Adama Traore, and Stuart Downing. Stuart Downing for me is unsung hero. Not many people go on about Stuart Downing, and I kind of think, you know, I think that's a bit wrong, to be honest. I think that Stuart Downing's been fantastic since he's been here, especially this season. You know, he's took the season by storm. For me, he's been absolutely fantastic on the wing, especially coming into the middle and creating chances again. Adama Traore, he started scoring now, and every time he gets the ball, he excites the fans. And for me, Darren Randolph probably had the best game I've ever seen him play against Birmingham a few weeks back in that 1-0 away win. So, for me, the best player this season, it's tough, man, but I'm going to give it to Darren Randolph. I think he's been absolutely fantastic. The guy is kept in so many games home and away. If it wasn't for him, I don't believe Borough would be in the playoffs. So, yeah, fantastic question, Max. I'm going to go Darren Randolph. Number 5 question comes in from Cardiff City M, and he says, will Cardiff go up? I actually think Cardiff could win the league. And I'm not just saying it because you're obviously a Cardiff fan, you asked me the question. I truthfully think Cardiff City could win this league if they really want to win it, because Wolves, for me, are starting to slip points. Obviously, that's Borough's opponent on Friday night. It's going to be a really, really tough game. I should say evening kickoff, half-hour kickoff, live on Sky. So make sure you watch the Borough match. Don't worry, this is not sponsored by Sky Sports. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, Cardiff City, I believe, could win the league. I believe they really, really could. I'd say Warnock, what a manager Neil Warnock is. And I wanted him at Middlesbrough before Gary Monk came in, but obviously Gary Monk got the job. Fantastic manager Neil Warnock. He's got Cardiff City playing the way he wants to play. So for me, yeah, I think Cardiff City will go up, and I do think they could win the league 100%. Borough fan 123 asks, if Borough can win a cup, What cup do you want Borough to win? The Premier League or the FA Cup? Now then, this is a big question. Obviously, win the FA Cup, you know, obviously get Europe. Obviously win the Premier League, you get Europe. The Premier League for me would be unbelievable to win, to be honest with you. If Borough could win the Premier League, of all them teams that are in there, City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, some fantastic. I mean, realistically, if Borough could do what Leicester did and win the league, that would be the greatest thing I've seen. Honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. I went to Cardiff. I was there to see the Cardiff Cup get lifted. But to win the Premier League would be something special to watch. The FA Cup, go to Wembley and winning at Wembley, and obviously lift up that FA Cup, that would be a sweet moment, man. But I think for me personally, I don't know, actually. This is a tough one. I suppose FA Cup would be nice. Obviously get Europe. The FA Cup would be nice, but I think to win the Premier League is a little bit sweeter. So yeah, for me, win the Premier League. Dean Maxwell 10 says, would you give up Palmer to see Middlesbrough win the Premier League? 100%. I would do that now. I will give up the... Well, obviously not right now for Borough Championship, but if Borough went to the Premier League next season and someone genuinely asked me that question, say if it was going to happen, definitely give up Parmesan's. And I'd just have kebabs or something. Honest, yeah, 100%. I would give up Parmesan's to see Borough win the Premier League. 100%. Jamie Bailey asks, worst moment as a Borough fan? Wow. I mean, there's been a few. I don't think it's a worst moment, but I was captured inside the Evening Gazette when I was like 15, so maybe like 7 or 8 years ago now. And I was on the front cover of the Evening Gazette like this. And that's what the picture, I could probably get it for you, but I don't know where it is. I have to get it in a future video. But yeah, that was when Aston Villa beat us 4-0. No, sorry, Aston Villa beat us 2-1 at the Riverside. And yeah, that meant that Borough pretty much got relegated to the Championship. Obviously the first time we went down, and then obviously Borough had to go to West Ham, and West Ham beat us as well, and that's what sent us down. But I think the Aston Villa game, that was our chance to get a little bit of safety. Borough took the lead as well. Tunjai Stanley saw another kick, and we all thought it was going to happen, but it never happened. And it was that moment of knowing that Borough, you know what I mean, Borough season's pretty much over. Borough pretty much relegated. Last home game of the season ended in defeat, and Borough pretty much got relegated. And for me, that's probably going to be the worst one as a Borough fan, because that's never going to leave my memory. I think about, obviously that comes in my memory all the time for some daft reason. But yeah, that moment of obviously a guy taking the 4 point, that's not a problem. But it's the whole relegation saga, the whole thing of going down, losing to Aston Villa, pretty much facing relegation. I don't think that'll ever leave my memory, man. That was a sore afternoon in Riverside. Let me tell you that, man. It was not a nice experience. Lakey17 asks, what was your initial thoughts on Tony Pulis when he first came in? Were they good, were they bad? And if you were in Gibson's shoes, who would you choose? Now, this is funny, because I love Tony Pulis. Even before I came to Middlesbrough, I rated him highly. If I was Steve Gibson, before the season even started, I would have approached these two managers, either Neil Warnock or Tony Pulis. The two managers I would have gone to see if they wanted to come to Middlesbrough. And when we brought Tony Pulis in and everyone was slating him, and I love the fact that we brought him in. I'm a massive fan of Tony Pulis. I know what he can do to clubs that are inside the Championship. I know he can get you Premier League safety as well. So yeah, I absolutely love Tony Pulis. So I was more than happy to see him come in. And like I say, man, a great appointment. He's doing bits for Middlesbrough now as he puts us inside the playoff spot. Yeah, Tony Pulis, absolute G, man, absolute G. Jack Hunter 99 asks, how well do you think England will do in the World Cup, and who do you think will win the tournament? England, World Cup, England in the Euros. We don't seem to do very well. But England just about make it out of the group stage. Just about. And then we have to get knocked out, obviously, in the next round. I was going to say Borough then. I always say Borough for some reason. If England could get to the quarterfinals, I would be happy if England went home. Obviously I want England to win it, of course I do. But realistically, I think in the World Cup, you know, one team I mentioned a few days ago was Germany. I mean, obviously look at their squad. But if England could go all the way, that'd be fantastic. Do I think England will go all the way? I'd hope so, but I don't know realistically. I think Germany are a big shout in this World Cup. I think their team is massive, just full of talent. Don't want England as well, but you look at Germany. I think Germany could win it. Spain maybe could win it. Argentina, Messi and them, Higuain, Di Maria, they have a chance of winning it. So I don't know. For me, I think the people that I do think the nation that could win it could be Germany. As much as I hate to say it, because Germany and England don't really go well, but I think it could be Germany. But I do want to see England do win it. But realistically, I think it could be Germany. And how well do I think England could do? Like I say, Quarterfinals, if we went out the quarterfinal to a decent team, and say if England didn't go out to be absolutely battered in that game, if England just went out by a goal or something, but absolutely give it their all, then as a fan, and as you know what I mean, obviously I love England to bits, do you know what I mean? But if England went out to goal or something like that, you know, as long as England don't get absolutely hammered inside the group stage and get knocked out, then if England go outside the group stage, look at our group, I'd be absolutely gutted. But let's say if we go to quarterfinals and say if England give a good account of themselves, I can be happy then. I'd be very happy. Yusuf Butter. A lot of you guys know Yusuf is, man. Yusuf is a great guy until he asks me this question. Thank you, Yusuf. I appreciate the question. I'm joking, man. Don't worry, Yusuf, man. Me and you are still bros. He says, would you rather sing Marching On Together? Oh, that hurts. In full voice, or see Leeds get promoted back to the Premier League? Okay. Well, I ain't going to sing for you. I'm not going to sing like I did last week for you, Yusuf. As much as it pains me to say it, I will probably see Leeds get promoted back to the Premier League. Yeah, as much as that's hurting me everywhere right now to say that, yeah, I'd have to say Leeds to get promoted back to the Premier League. I don't want to sing. I do not want to sing Marching On Together. I do not want to sing that song. So I'd have to say that. But Yusuf, like I say, man, everyone knows who Yusuf is. If you don't know who Yusuf is, he's on Instagram. Go and give him a follow. Big up Yusuf, man. He's almost like a brother to me, man. Me and him are close, man. I'm always inside his live streams as well, even though it annoys him sometimes. But yeah, me and Yusuf, bros for life. But Butter Boys 86 says, favourite home, away and goalkeeper kit over the years. Now, goalkeeper kit wise, the first one that popped into my head was Mark Schwarzer wore it years ago, and it was almost like an all-white sort of grey colour kit. I said that was probably my favourite. My favourite home top, now don't get me wrong, I actually like this top that I'm wearing, it's Ramsden's one. My favourite home top, wow, that's a tough question, you know, because I've had like every single top near enough home and away. The away one I would go for is our white one. When Butter won the Carling Cup, and it was the year after we had Carling Cup winners across here, 2004. That's the one that I will probably have as my away one, as I just love the fact that I had Carling Cup on it, and I actually had that one as a kid growing up. But my favourite home top by Middlesbrough. Wow, man, this is tough. You know, I'm looking at all my kits right now that are around me and trying to pick one out of my wardrobe, and it'd probably have to go with the one I'm wearing. Yeah, I really like this one. So I'll probably say this one. It's a nice feel. It sits well. So yeah, probably be this one, to be honest. Great question though, Butter Boys. Aaron Robinson says, worst Butter manager you've ever seen and why? Gordon Strachan was the worst manager I've ever seen at Middlesbrough. That guy did my head in, man. I don't know why he ever took over Middlesbrough. He brought in literally all the SPL. That is obviously Scottish Premier League. And for me, the only good player he ever brought in was Barry Robson. Barry Robson, I loved him, man. What a player, what a midfielder, almost like what a captain he was. In fact, he was Borough's captain, but like I say, man, what a captain he was. Gordon Strachan, the day he left, I threw a party, man. He wound me up, man. I think that's the only person ever in life to properly wound me up. Gordon Strachan was so annoying. Yeah, Gordon Strachan. Taylor is the name I have said. Never eat a Palmo again or kiss the Leeds badge. Never eat a Palmo again. Ben MFC says, what are your thoughts on Pickford's performance in the international friendly against Holland? And which keeper do you think is he the goalkeeper for the World Cup? My opinion, no, he's not. He's not. Jack Butland for me. Jack Butland, I think, you know, even though he's at Stoke and Stoke are struggling, he kind of gets criticised as well. But Jack Butland's been injured for most of this season. Give the guy a chance. You know what I mean? So if a player's been out. If a player's been out for a majority of the season, there's not a lot you can do if his team is suffering. So, yeah, Jack Butland for me is the England #1, in my opinion. Obviously, Joe Hart was. Times have gone past him now. For me, it's going to have to be Jack Butland. Jack Butland's the England goalkeeper for the World Cup, in my opinion. Mooster Fasine 520 says, what is the worst Butter game you've ever seen? Worst one I've ever seen? I went to Eindhoven, we got beat 4-0. That was pretty harsh. Yeah, Norwich in the playoff final 2-0. Again, that was pretty harsh. The worst game I've ever seen? Wow. Derby at home this season. Yeah, that one was painful to watch. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and we got beat 3-0. And it was a horrible afternoon in Riverside that night. Obviously that day, yeah. So Derby at home this season, that was awful. Jack Allison 17 says, Leeds to get a Dharma. Well, these are all Leeds questions as well. Leeds to get a Dharma, but we get a Doma back or keep a Dama and we lose Bamford. Now, if you lose Bamford, we've also got a Sambalonga in good stead there. You lose a Dama, you bring in a Doma back. Ideally, you don't really want to get Leeds to get a Dama, but if like I said, if Dama goes, we get a Doma. Keep a Dama, Bamford goes. I would say keep a Dama, lose Bamford, and then obviously play Sambalonga, hoping that he can actually shoot for us and actually score. But Alive 1986 says, would you rather quit YouTube or give up not being able to go to a football match again, or that's obviously being a Borough match ever again? I couldn't quit YouTube, man. There's no way I could stop doing this. This is obviously, as much as I love Middlesbrough, I love doing YouTube. And if I quit YouTube, I can't talk to any of you guys if I quit YouTube. Wow. Tough question. I love the Borough, man. And not being able to go to see a Borough match ever again would be painful. But Borough are sometimes on TV. My YouTube channel isn't on TV. My YouTube channel is just me. I couldn't quit YouTube, because if I quit YouTube, I can't talk to any of you legends out there. So I'd have to sacrifice not going to any football match. I'd have to sacrifice not going to watch a Borough. Sorry, but that's the way it has to be. Hasbaz says, PUBG or Fortnite? It's going to have to be Fortnite, because Fortnite's just a quality game, to be honest. I really enjoy playing it. James Corley, 21, says, would you rather England win the World Cup or Borough win the Champions League? Wow, if England won a World Cup, oh my days, man. I'd throw a street party and have everyone in my house, in my back garden. We'll all be eating parmesans. The same crack if Borough won the Champions League. I would just fly off to a different country for 3 months and have a party every single day. To win the Champions League would be class. To win a World Cup would be something else, man. To win a World Cup with England would be unreal. But I suppose England could, that's always there. If Borough only got one shot in the Premier League to win the Champions League, yeah, I want to see Borough win the Champions League. That would be special. Harry Taylor 0402 says Bamford or Traore. Traore, I love him, man. I think he's a fantastic player. Ryan Ricky says, chop off your man parts, or buy a Sunderland season ticket and be forced to go to their game with a shirt on and sing. You're not getting me to do that. I'd have to do the first thing I said, but I won't repeat it. But yeah, I'd have to do that, because there's no way I can go into a Sunderland. I can't buy a Sunderland season ticket, man. I wear one of their shirts. You mad? No chance. No chance. Tom Mort says, you're going on an away day. There's only 2 seats in the car. Who do you leave behind, Gav or Guesty? Okay. Obviously, I'm going, so I'm already there. I'm already in the seat, man. I'm happy. Gav or Guesty to leave at home. Obviously, Gav does the vlog and Gav does all the camera work. Guesty's the one that does all the interviews. Wow. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Who would I leave behind? I don't know, because Gav does the camera work, doesn't he? Gav does the vlog. Guesty's the interviewer. And Guesty will probably watch this, and so will Gav. So this is a bit of a hard question. I don't know. Maybe Guesty? I suppose Gav can drive, and Gav can do the camera work. But then who's going to do the interviews? And then obviously if Gav doesn't come, who's going to do the camera work? You know what? It might have to be Guesty, man. And I apologise on that, Guesty. It might have to be Guesty that stays behind. I'm just thinking, who can do the camera work? And then can you do the interviews? Don't hate me on this, but I might have to go Guesty, you know, because I'm not good with a camera, innit? So, it might have to be Guesty. I apologise, though, Guesty, man. I still love you, man. Don't worry. No, well, come on, man. No, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Straight away, come on. MFriend44 says, how old were you when you went to your first game? I was 3 years old, and Borough won 3-0. Matt Murch says predictions for Sheffield United versus Middlesbrough. It's a long way off, but Sheffield United is a team that I think could get in the top 6 as well. I'm going to go for 1-0 Middlesbrough, I think. Yeah, I'd be happy with 1-0. Reese Harris says, who do you think will go up? Okay, this is how I'm going to put it now, the top 6. Well, should I say the top 2 who I think will go up? I think Cardiff, I think Wolves, and I think Borough, obviously in the playoffs. Alright guys, if this goes off, I just have to pause it. Like I said, if this goes off the camera, I apologise. I might run out of storage space, so I apologise if I can't answer every single person's question, but at least you know now. So, there's someone knock at my door as well, don't panic. So, next question. Where were we? Everything Borough says, what are your top 5 clubs? Do you know what? I don't really have a top 5 clubs, to be honest. I just rearranged the camera. Top 5 clubs being Middlesbrough, England. Teams in terms of what I like watching would be FC Barcelona, Juventus, and probably Man City. Not obviously I don't support the others. I just really like them, to be honest. I enjoy watching them play. Worst ever goalkeeper to play in a Borough shirt. Jack Nichols asks. Brad Jones, 100% Brad Jones. No offence. Cam Pushfield, I think it's called. Would you rather get unlimited Palmos and Yusuf dies, or Yusuf survives and you never eat a Palmo again? Yusuf survives. Man, Yusuf's like a brother to me, man. He has to survive. I can't let him die. Last question, Reese Burris. Who are your favourites to get promoted and predict the top 6? Okay, let's do this quick before this camera runs out. So, guys to win it: Wolves, Villa, Fulham, Borough and Sheffield United. There you go. There's the top 6, guys. I see you all very, very soon. My camera's literally going to run out any second. I'm just out of storage. You guys, thank you all for being here this afternoon. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that button down below and subscribe. And go, yeah, like I say, go to your nan and granddad and get them to subscribe to A.J.T as well. You guys, all my links are down below. Follow me on all my socials. I'll follow you straight back after this video. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I'm in a rush because I don't want my camera to run out. You guys, see you very, very soon. I hope you've enjoyed Q&A Monday number 3. And look for number 4 next week. Oh, the butter!